Is America going broke? Boosie's making some bold claims saying this is the brokest he's ever seen America, and the entire country is burning down financially right now. People can't afford to do more than just pay their bills. They can't afford any fun shit. Entertainment is just struggling and getting by. I'm gonna pull up this clip of Boosie's rant and let's analyze the situation and think for ourselves, like, what is really going on in the United States right now? Do we need Trump? Looking like it. So this is Boosie's rant right here on why America is the brokest he's ever seen it in his entire life. All right, here's the clip with Boosie.
He basically said, it's crazy how every company's going broke and filing for bankruptcy. This world has no money. The United States of America is hurting. People have no money. Besides paying your bills, there's nothing extra you have money to spend on. Companies have to lay off thousands of workers. You really have to change your lifestyle or else. This is the brokest I've ever seen America. Now, I agree with Boosie. But it's because I'm seeing things that are telling me this is how people act when they're desperate for means and ways to either continue a lifestyle or pay bills. Now, obviously, when I'm talking about entertainment, we're not talking about necessarily extreme poverty here, but I'll give you and just follow me. Let me cook. I think I've told you guys a couple times. So I was about to buy a condo in Miami about 2 or 3 times, and I backed out the deal pretty much late every single time. There was a time I used to be in Miami a lot, and if you guys ever want to be like, why aren't you in Miami a lot no more? I'm gonna be honest with you. Miami meant something for me. It was the only place that I felt like I went. Like, I always tell people, and this is gonna sound very pompous and out of, but just level with me for a second. I live in Jersey. I got whatever. Anytime I go out, I feel like I stick out. Like, if I wear a Cuban chain out here, it's like nobody has at least a real Cuban chain. Like, even a Lamborghini or some shit like that. Like, again, it's just not that. It's a regular place. When I went to Miami about a couple of years ago, Miami was so opulent. It felt like everybody was rich. I promise you. Now, I'm going to compare.
Now, don't forget, people are renting Lamborghinis and people are renting a lot of whips and shit like that to impress other people in Miami. So, yes, a lot of people are rich. It costs a lot of money to afford there, but a lot of it is cap and a lot of it is for show.
A few places. LA is the biggest example. But we're seeing it in Houston and Miami and Atlanta to a certain extent. The pandemic fucked up the whole United States.
That's a fact.
Mad niggas started getting PPP loans. Scamming was at an all-time high. There was a time, and by the way, that's the time I fell
money was
Miami
mad easy to get in the
I went to Miami
pandemic.
and thought everybody's rich. I said, oh shit, everybody rich down here. Everybody has money. What's happened since all that PPP loan shit stopped, the scammers are getting all locked up, people are coming back down to reality. This is why another reason, like, people keep, like...
all that fake printed money that the government just injected into the world ended up getting dispersed to the rich people, and the poor and middle class people don't have any more left. That's the reality of it.
They put Trump with the good times because they're like, damn, when Trump was here, we was getting free cash. We was running it up. You know what I mean? Like, incorrectly, but still, people try to think of what was a symbol of when they were good. And this is just my theory of why we're seeing so many things happen. Let me explain, and I'm doing it macro, but I'm gonna get to micro. Have y'all heard about LA? LA is dead. I don't go to LA period these days at all.
I kind of agree with him on that. I haven't been there in 2 years. I used to love LA. Before the pandemic, it was like the best place in the world. 2020 hit, 2021, 2022. It kind of went to shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not nearly as excited to go to LA as I used to.
Yeah, I had a label deal. I actually still have a label deal. The label's based in LA. I refuse to go there. Call me on Zoom. You know what LA has turned into? In the pandemic, shit was popping, and then right before the pandemic was popping, and then everybody started moving to like Miami and Houston and Atlanta.
Not to mention, everything closes mad early in LA. You want to get food at like 10 p.m., good luck. You're looking at Jack in the Box and in and out, and that's about it.
And what ended up happening is that everybody in LA just started getting robbed. LA is the home of the robberies.
That too.
It's always been the home of the B&Es, breaking and entering, but it became the home of the, yo, you eating that IHOP, we about to come take your chain. Broke niggas.
LA might look pretty in the movies with all the palm trees and the Cali sun, but trust me, it's one of the most dangerous places in the world.
Are ravishing the land of LA.
Okay. He is not wrong.
So the three havens I've seen, and by the way, New York City ain't New York City anymore, okay?
Not at all.
It's a few little drug dealers running around here, but it's a reason why you get the guy who they call a snitch, 6ix9ine, who basically came and fucked all the drug dealers' bitches and bought them bags. I'm just trying to tell you financially where everybody's at. So in Miami, Atlanta, and Houston, that's where all the scammers, the crypto finessers went. And I remember being there and I was just like, yo, damn. And by the way, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck does this have to do anything? But I'm taking this as a macro level approach. Just watch. Because I agree with Boosie. I think we're seeing the most desperation that we've seen in years just because money is getting thin for most motherfuckers. Okay. So I'm in Miami. This is when I decided to get a chain. I remember I went to a club, and I'm in the club, and I'm seeing the niggas who are like the help of the real niggas. Like, okay, I don't know. I don't call him, like, a rapper's, like, assistant got, like, a fucking Cuban chain on. I'm like, damn, everybody rich down here. I'm like, shit, I gotta get a chain. That's one of the reasons I got jewelry. What's ended up happening is all that shit is dried up. I'm gonna tell you when I know it dried up too. Number one, PPP loans are done. All them scams are done. Most of them got locked up. Some of them got forgiven, but most of them shits are done. The problem is half of these niggas never had legitimate ways of making money. Now, here's another thing too. I remember being in the club. So I'm in the club. I'm at Vendome. That's my favorite spot. I be at Vendome in Miami. The owner know me. They love me over there. I'm there. You know who's in the club? My boy Quavo. Quavo was on stage. Guess who's over the corner? I see Rich the Kid. I'm like, oh, Rich, I see you, my boy. We all in the club. Now, let me tell you, this is how elaborate and how financially fucked shit was at that time. About 2 years ago.
What happened?
In the middle of the party, the club stopped. The DJ stopped. Hey, all right, stop. Quavo right over there, he chilling. Like, the whole, was Takeover? I think Takeover was there. The whole party stopped. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm with my man Fresh from Fresh and Fit. All of a sudden, a guy who I don't know, he walks on stage, and they basically kick everybody off the stage, including the rapper. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna tell you. Give me some, just bear with me.
Get to the story, Ak. Let's go.
Fresh says to me, yo, Ak, that nigga right there, he's like one of the richest niggas in Miami. I said, what? I said, yo, that nigga right there, he got the bag. I said, bruh, I shit you not. They gave the nigga the mic in the middle of the club with Quavo and everybody. Everybody's lit to do a 5-minute TED Talk in the club. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They said, oh no, this nigga, he spent $1 million at a club like a couple weeks ago. Like every club he go to, he spent at least $100 grand. I'm like, damn, niggas got bread like that? I said, yeah, that's him. So they literally kicked Quavo off. I'm over here looking doofy because I'm like, the nigga
who is this?
By the way, and then the nigga bought the biggest bottle of champagne I ever seen. Like, it took, nigga, they carried it out like a casket. I never seen some shit like that. They said, oh, that bottle is $80,000. I'm like, what the fuck?
80,000?
Anyway, I'm just trying to give you out, you know, I give a little details, but chill. So I'm saying, I said, who the fuck is that? Fresh says, oh, that nigga everybody know. His name is Bitcoin Rodney. I said, oh, okay. They said, yo, he's richer than all the rappers. I said, how? Yo, he made a crazy come up on Bitcoin. I said, oh shit. I Googled him. Bitcoin Rodney.
Don't make me FOMO on all my mistakes I made with Bitcoin, but we got a bull market coming up. So, guys, we got 3 months to invest and get our Bitcoin up and make this shit happen again this bull run.
I seen him with Jamie Foxx. He had a yacht. Oh, well, this is the end of the story, I guess. He had a yacht. Like, the nigga had a Bitcoin Rodney yacht.
Bitcoin Rodney.
The nigga had a yacht, like a Lamborghini yacht with his face on it. Look, right here. Crypto life. Damn. And if you flip the other side around, it said like Bitcoin Rodney. The nigga had Lamborghinis, this and third. The point is, and I'm not trying to like get on nobody for no yeah, look at this Lambo right
This shit is making me FOMO to Bitcoin right now. I'm just trying to show you
why a lot of this bullshit is happening. This is my approach, or how I've thought about shit. So, what's happened then, that's the Miami I fell in love with. Real talk. If you're wondering why I don't go to Miami, that's the Miami I fell in love with. It was all smoke and mirrors. That's why if you ask why I don't go to Miami, it's all smoke and mirrors. It wasn't real.
Obviously.
Everybody looked rich and everybody was capping or doing some illegal shit.
No shit.
Here's the truth. The person who that was, he pushed crypto with Jamie Foxx and Rick Ross. He got arrested by the feds.
Ooh.
They claim he was in a pyramid scheme.
Ooh.
They claim he embezzled.
So he didn't just make a legit come up off crypto. That's a crazy twist to the plot right there. He was on some FTX Sam Bankman-Fried shit.
8 figures.
Jeez.
And the lifestyle that we saw, including me being in that club that night, wondering, the nigga was on stage. You know niggas throw ones? He threw hundreds. And I said, fuck. How could a nigga be this rich? That was the time. All the scammers of the pandemic, all the finessers, all the PPP, whatever dudes, the niggas who pushed crypto bosses, they're all locked up. They're all done.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there because I agree with everything Ak was saying. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely in a financial crisis and potentially approaching like a recession. So a lot of the rich shit you see going on in LA and Miami, it's cap. They're rented cars, they're doing pyramid schemes. Everybody ain't rich like that. In fact, right now, times are hard for people. People are hurting for bread, and now is the time to buckle down, focus up, and get multiple hustles and streams of income if you don't already have it. Anyways, that's my take on the situation. You guys let me know what you think about the economy right now. Is America collapsing? Is the world burning down at a rapid pace? Please let me know in the comments. My name is Minty Burns. This is the As the World Burns podcast. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Drop your opinion in the comments and like this video. That's it for today. I'm out of here. Much love. Peace.